Have you ever noticed you say calmly, Beta, come here, but no response? You say it again and still no response. By the fifth time, your voice changes. Here at night, you feel guilty. You think, why do I shout so much? Let me tell you something very gently. You are not a bad parent. You are just exhausted. I'm saying this as someone who has been an educator for more than 10 years, a parenting coach, and also an author of a parenting self help book. I've seen hundreds of parents struggle with this, and today I want to help you break this cycle. The truth most parents don't realize. Most people think my child does not listen because they are stubborn. But in my experience, children don't ignore instructions, they ignore disconnections. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you're working on your phone. Someone from another room shouts your name. You hear it, but you don't move immediately. Why? Because you were engaged. It's the same with children. When they are playing, watching TV, or drawing, their brain is deeply focused. And shouting from another room doesn't connect, it only creates irritation. Listening improves when connection improves. Let's see why shouting feels like it works. Now, let's be honest. When you shout loudly, they suddenly move and you feel, see, finally. But what actually happened? They did not listen, they reacted to fear. Fear gives quick results, but it slowly reduces closeness. Over time, they wait until you shout. Your normal voice stops working and you feel more frustrated. It becomes a cycle, and cycles don't break with more shouting, they break with awareness. What actually works? Let me give you practical tools you can start using today. Go close, don't go loud. Instead of shouting from the kitchen, walk to them. Yes, it feels like extra effort, but it saves energy in the long run. Touch their shoulder gently, say their name, make eye contact. You will notice something powerful when you connect first. They listen faster. And second thing you can do is use less words. Many parents explain too much. For example, how many times have I told you? You never listen. I'm tired of seeing the same thing. Why I know all this? Because I have been there. And I've learned from my mentors that instead of seeing all this, we can use short, clear, and calm sentences like TV off, dinner time. Children understand simple instructions better. And third thing you can do is follow through without drama. This is very important. If you say, if you don't finish homework, no screen time, then follow it calmly. No anger, no lecture, no emotional speech, just consistency. Children respect parents who mean what they say. And the fourth thing you can do is build daily connection time. This is the most powerful step. Every day, give at least 10 minutes only to your child. No phone, no correction, no teaching. Just sit and listen. When children feel emotionally connected, they cooperate more because they feel safe. And the emotional reality sometimes is that shouting is not about children, it is about our own stress. Maybe you are handling work, maybe you are managing home alone, and maybe you are tired and feel unsupported. And when children don't listen, it feels like disrespect, right? But pause and ask yourself, am I reacting to the situation or reacting to my stress? Regulated parents raise regulated children, and regulation is a skill, not a personality trait. Let me help you with a real example from my own experience. One mother told me, my daughter listens to her teacher calmly, like she told about me, right? But at home, she ignores me. I made one simple change. She stopped shouting from another room and she started walking to her daughter and speaking softly but firmly. Within 2 weeks, the shouting reduced, not because the child changed, but because the method changed. Children respond to structure and not volume. And what more you can do is do identity shift. If you truly want your child to listen without shouting, don't focus on control, focus on leadership. Leaders don't shout to prove power, they create trust, and trust builds listening. Your home can be peaceful, not perfect, but peaceful. So if this video touched you, I want you to know something. Change does not happen in one day, but awareness is the first step. As someone who has spent more than a decade working with children and now helping parents build emotional connections, I truly believe listening is not forced. It is built slowly, daily. And if you want to go deeper, my parenting self-help book, the link is in the description. And if you feel stuck in this shouting cycle, you can DM me. The number is in the description. You can DM me calm for a clarity conversations. You don't need to shout to be respected. Your calm voice is powerful enough. Thank you, and take good care of yourself and your child.